What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is the 29th of July, Saturday morning, bright and early, taking a look at the markets, taking a look at XRP this Saturday morning. Going to talk about a couple different things. Over on the chart, the price being stagnant, we're going to look at Bitcoin. We're going to look at some previous breakouts and do some forward looking on the price, potentially some big moves coming here for XRP. Starting this video off, guys, coinmarketcap.com. We are looking at what's going on here. So pretty interesting. The top left-hand corner, we have the trending section. We have WorldCoin sitting in number 1, XRP 2.0 sitting in number 2, XRP in number 3. Wow, interesting. XRP apparently is catching some investors' eyes here as it's sitting up there in the trending above Pepe. Who would have thought? XRP sitting at number 4, Tether USD 3, Ethereum 2, and BTC, the big boy in the room, sitting at number 1. XRP 2.0, 474%. That would be up in the past day. I almost said week, but appears to be day. 0.0001 is the price of XRP. 2.0 Uniswap Indo EX appears to be the exchanges, with Uniswap being the highest trust here, apparently, according to this. I don't know much about XRP 2.0 by any means, but happens to be on the trending list. So let me know your thoughts on that if you know anything about it. But we're talking about the regular XRP. We're going to go jump into the charts. Guys and gals, welcome to the channel. Appreciate all of the new subs. Everybody checking in here, watching the videos. Appreciate it. Does help support the channel. As always, all links are down in the video description. What's going on here with the XRP price? Well, I can tell you there hasn't been much in the past 4 to 5 days here. If we take a look, we have been sitting at 70. Let's see here. Let me get the right tool today. Let's see here. I need an arrow. Where is the arrow? Give me 1 second, guys. All messed up here on there it is. Sorry about that. So today we are sitting at 71. Yesterday's close was 71. The day before that's close was 71. The day before that was 71. The day before that was 70. That was the 25th of July. The day before that was also 70. Guys, we've been stuck in the 70-cent range for closes for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, and potentially 6 if today is a close. And so far, there is almost 0 trading range. So sometimes quiet markets are okay, but the longer they go on and things aren't moving in the direction that you would like, or that you think the market's going to move, so that would be higher right now, concern starts to build. And as this is a slight wedge higher, I get concerned that these markets are very quiet right now and they could be spooked very easily, and we could really start to see some momentum pick up to the downside. And the reason why I say that is because if we jump over to BTC, which would be Bitcoin, yes, is holding above 29,143 support, but it's also not tearing to the upside. It's kind of creating this slight wedge like this, and my concern is a move down in price. And if that takes place, more than likely, XRP will follow and not buck that trend and head higher. Now, there is times in the markets where XRP and Bitcoin are not correlated, and Bitcoin can basically go sideways to down. Money flows into XRP, XLM, and XRP will actually break out higher in a big way. But we're not really in that kind of market. That was kind of like when Bitcoin went on a massive trend, and then you would see that cool off, money would flow into altcoins. Altcoins would go on big moves, they would cool off, etc. We're not necessarily seeing that right now. So that's just a concern of mine. Might not be a concern of yours, might not matter to you, but this price we've had basically 5 days here with a close at 70 to 71 cents. Price is very quiet, and we'll see. Hopefully we get a nice pop to the upside here, but I don't know. I expect some choppy to sideways action overall, and if Bitcoin starts to trend lower, then more than likely we'll see XRP do the same as well. Keeping in mind, I do have all of my targets above and below the market. So moving up here, 82 to 80, looks like 80, what is that? 86. Those are the two closest, and then below the market, 69, 68, and so on, all the way back down here to the back test of the breakout, which is 55 to 56. If we put in a nice higher high, we'll be hitting our 86 target, and if we can break the 94 target, that takes us 96 and above, and that should take us up to $1. Right now, things are very quiet, and it's a slight concern of mine. I want to show you an example here. Doesn't line up perfectly, but it's interesting, which more than likely it will not play out the same way. But if it did, it would lead to a $20 plus XRP price. So I want to get a previous breakout and lay it over where we are currently at. So this is going back to 2017 market. This is not the breakout that led to, this is the breakout that led to $3 plus, but this is not the move. This is the move that led about halfway of that, and then it went sideways for a while, and then it went on that big tear. So this is about the halfway mark for XRP. Something along those lines. So if we take a step back here on the chart, guys, don't mind me here, 32-inch monitor, and sometimes it feels like a 15 or a 13-inch monitor. It's weird to kind of just get used to what you have. So that is part of this move here, if I am remembering correctly, all the way up to here. So we have this big run sideways, and then this, which went up to like that 40 cents. Then we went sideways for a very long time. Then we went on that next run up to the $3.40 mark. So if we overlay that, and it's not the entire move, it's just that first part, like I said, it's about half that move. If we overlay this, which is roughly that, it's not perfect, guys. I get it. But it's interesting, and I wanted to put it up here on the chart. So we have this, and I could go back further in data. We have this wedge here. We have the big breakout. Now, the previous move, as you can see, the price was, of course, much lower, but we had some very volatile swings here in the candles. You can see that by the white on the chart. It's following a similar fashion. You might want to call it 50-50, maybe even less than that. But there was some big volatile swings. Yes, price was also much cheaper. But if we zoom out here, this would be the initial move, the initial breakout before taking a pause, would get us up to that $4.50 range. It's probably safe to call it somewhere between $3 to $5, because this would take us essentially above all-time highs, and I would expect some extreme volatility if that took place. So probably $3 to $5. Although this peak does get us up there to 450, and then if we zoom out a little more, we trade sideways for a while, basically into, that would be, let's see here, the end of August of this summer, so just about a month away, a little less than a month away, and it would go into another leg up, which would take us up to the $22 range or so. But if you look at what's going on right now, we did have this initial breakout. It was similar. Traded sideways. This thing actually went for a big breakout sooner than what we haven't done that yet. We haven't put a new high in where this trend did. And we've kind of pulled back and we're going sideways. So we're already not following this even more than we weren't already before that. So like I said, take it for a grain of salt. We'll see. Maybe this market will break out to the upside. We're in different markets. It's different times for the whole crypto industry. But I did want to put this on there because there is some correlations. And if you go into the XRP chart, you might be able to find different moves that are closer looking than this one in 2017. So we're already not following this thing. This thing already broke out to new highs. It did have a massive pullback, and then it continued to rally. We went up, created basically a lower high, and then pulled back, and now we're going sideways. So who knows what'll happen here? Like I said, markets are quiet. We have 5 days here at a close at 70 cents. I don't know what's going on. We'll see. But like I said, if we take place, if this thing does similar moves that it did back in that, gets us up to a 22 or so dollar XRP. And this thing could easily turn and break out here and start to move in a similar fashion. And maybe that takes us up to that $4.50 range. So not perfect, of course. And I don't put too much weight on this kind of analysis. I use a lot of math-based technical analysis. But I did find this kind of interesting, kind of fun, and, let your mind run a little bit. If you take a zoom out of the chart like this and look at it, if we saw a move like that, it wouldn't be that crazy. If you look back, you'd be like, oh yeah, that's, we have this giant wedge down here, and then the market broke out. It's very normal looking. I mean, we saw it take place here, although it didn't make new highs. Now we're consolidating right here. Consolidated, massive breakout. Huge consolidation. Will we get a big breakout? We're already starting. Question is, does it hold? Does it continue to the upside, taking us up to that first major high, which would be above the all-time high, up to that $3 to $5 range, I called it, and then maybe consolidate it again, and then get that big move up there into the $20 XRP. We'll see. We'll see, guys. No matter what happens, I continue to watch my price levels on the chart. The highest level I have, guys, is $11.15. It's about half of what this move tells us. I would be very happy with a $11 XRP, and even more happy with a $22 or so XRP. Guys, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. All links are always down in the video description. Appreciate it. Does help support the channel. You guys have a great Saturday. Maybe we'll get some green action this weekend for XRP. So far, though, we've been stuck. We've been pinned at basically 70 cents for the past 5 days. Take care.